Set for tip-off. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. They are down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Spurs, at the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. We know things can get heated between these two, Graham. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Barnes. And here's Vassell from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Fox against Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Castle from deep. Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Out to James. They get the rebound. Doncic, no good with a layup.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Barnes finds Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell left side. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Smart for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to Vassell. Pass to Fox. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, the forced turnover showing how Ayton's developing defensively. Ignites the break there.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Ayton, and here's Smart. Doncic on the wing. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Outside Barnes. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's James. Buries it down low. James has got 6 points.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Barnes. Castle a screen on James. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
James outside. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
James doing this thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on James. They need this. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Fox against Doncic. It's James on the wing. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Fox against Doncic. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice one. Wembanyama's got 8.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Kicks it out to Smart. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Castle. Still no points. Outside Barnes. Back to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Over Smart. Vassell can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's James. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Castle outside. Barnes with a screen on Reeves. Fox outside. The baseline J. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
James outside. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for San Antonio. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Hachimura has subbed in for Reeves. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. Shot from the wing. And that one's good. Vassell's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here is James. 10 points for him. Pass to Smart. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Smart against Castle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Now here's Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He has 7.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Johnson passes to Cornette. Now here's Castle, defended by Smart. Castle against Smart. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
From deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Sohan. Pass to Harper. Here's Cornette. He's defended by Hayes. Cornette passes to Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit. The Lakers lead by 5. Lets it go from 14. Back to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 9.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
There's 1:54 left in the opening quarter. Cornette passes to Harper. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
Inside, here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Cornette. No points so far. Here's Castle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
Doncic outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Harper. He's got 5. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. And San Antonio making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Kennard's checked in. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. San Antonio again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. Hayes finds Doncic. Johnson against Kennard. Back to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. Sohan with a rebound. And here's Cornette. Pass to Sohan. The 3-ball. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Jake LaRavia, Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hachimura in at the 4. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. LaRavia's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Fox with the ball. He's got 11. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
LaRavia outside. With the drive. Hachimura outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, Reeves. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 4. 3-pointer, Fox. Hachimura with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Now here's Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hayes with a screen. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Fox feeling it out a bit. Fox on the run. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Jake LaRavia. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Reeves. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And it's LaRavia missing. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Fox, the pass to Johnson. Back to Fox. Pass to Harper. Olynyk with a screen on Hachimura. Spurs need to get one up here. An open look for Olynyk. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie showing some feel.
Hachimura outside. to Reeves. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's the screen by Johnson. Fox against Reeves. Fox outside. Outside Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And it's Hachimura missing. San Antonio leading. Sohan with the ball. Hachimura covering. Johnson against Hayes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Now Reeves. He's got 5. Up top, Kennard. Back to Reeves. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Fox. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That'll be a second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for LaRavia. Smart's checked in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Fox. 14 points for him. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. James finds a runway and gets airborne.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Fox for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart against Vassell. Doncic outside. In the paint, Luka.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Outside Barnes. And the call is going to be, yes, on their illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Doncic finds Ayton. Back to Doncic. Ayton with a screen. Smart outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Fox with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Vassell's shot is good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's Doncic following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. There's the triple. Smart for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Lakers also making a switch. LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. Barnes against James. Smart outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
San Antonio with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Stolen by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 10 points. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Laravia with a screen. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Doncic missing. San Antonio's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Johnson against Smart. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Good work defensively by Castle.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Stolen by Ayton. Down low. Here's Laravia. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He has 6.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 14.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And 1:01 left in the second period. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the link to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Checked in for San Antonio. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. 56 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to Smart. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Doncic, no good. San Antonio has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Sohan, James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
And it's Smart missing. The Spurs shooting about 56% in this one. On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by Reeves. Sohan, right side. Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Castle for 3. The putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
San Antonio leading. Here's Fox. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. Fox outside. It's stolen by Smart. Here's James. Classic move by LeBron James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Fires from deep. Vassell can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Pass to Castle. Fox outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Reeves. He has 7. Doncic passes to James. Shoots over Vassell. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And here's Doncic outside. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 19. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 4. Shoots from 14. Good as the jump shot falls. Fox has got 18 points in the game.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Fox against Doncic. Oh, Fox for the steal. Outside for Wembanyama. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Fox. Takes a 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. James outside. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And here's Fox, guarded by Doncic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. Ayton against Wembanyama. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Barnes passes to Fox. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Ayton. Now here is James. Outside Reeves. 6 to shoot. Now Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Round. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Smart passes to Doncic. Out to James. Pass to Smart. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Smart against Vassell. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Hachimura's checked in for Reeves.
Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Smart outside. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Smart against Castle. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. Here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy two.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Doncic finds Ayton. And here's Smart. James deciding where to go with it. Ayton with a screen. Powering through, LeBron. Back to Smart. Fires the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Fox against Doncic. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Good D by Doncic. To the inside. Out to Hachimura. Launches it. Another shot. And the layup is good by James. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Doncic against Fox. Let's go with a three. Goes back up. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Hachimura outside. James outside. Shoots over Barnes. Rebound by San Antonio.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. It's James on the wing. Give him 20. No luck on that one.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Smart outside. James outside. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Fox outside. Shoots it from the high post. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers trail. Hachimura outside. Back to James. Kicks it out to Smart for the lead. Offensive rebound. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Champagny comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Los Angeles, Laravia is checked in for Smart. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. That one drops. He ties it up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Harper passes to Cornette. Here's Johnson. Rejected by James. Outside Reeves. Quick look, no good that time. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Sohan outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Knocks down the triple.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
James. On the wing, Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. Spurs lead by 3. Sohan up top. Hachimura covering. Champagny. And he gets it back. Second chance effort. Outside Johnson. No good on the 3. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. LaRavia outside. Outside Reeves. Back to James. Clock at 6. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
We have to work the clock right now.
Johnson passes to Cornette. Here's Harper. He's covered by Reeves. James with the block. Inside. Here's Hachimura. It's good. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Here's Harper. He has 7. Here's Johnson. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Kennard in at the 2 spot.
And Fox has a lot of game. Really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And both free throws good for Fox. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Kennard passes to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Reeves. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And there's a pick. Vanderbilt, the pass to Reeves. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 9 points for Austin Reeves.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Fox against Reeves. From deep, Harper. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists in the game.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Johnson passes to Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Kennard, right side. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Fox. Fox double team. Outside Johnson. Over Hachimura. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Reeves against Fox. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off, making him go to the line.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Sohan. And it's Champagnie in for Harper. Larabia's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Allie, thank you. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside to tie it up. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Kennard. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Hayes.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 1. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Cornette. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Hayes. To take the lead. Again, Los Angeles.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Champagnie, the pass to Cornette. Now Fox, guarded by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox with the ball. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Here's Cornette. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. He's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Champagny. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Smart against Vassell. Outside Reeves. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Barnes. Vassell outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Vassell, a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Fox. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
James, a screen on Fox. Here's Doncic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 4. Fox outside. Castle outside. Wembanyama screen to the middle. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
I love the spontaneity of Barnes. I mean, not easy to guard in the pick and roll, capable of slicing passes around the defense.
Doncic against Fox. Doncic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half. Castle outside. Outside Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic passes to Ayton. James outside. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
At the line for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league. Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Barnes against James. Kicks it out to Smart. Out of bounds. bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Spurs lead by 5. Vassell passes to Fox. Good D by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for LeBron James.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Wembanyama against Aiden. Tries the spin move. Now Fox. Wembanyama screen. It's good from beyond the arc.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Reeves from deep. Barnes with a rebound.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Outside Fox. Now Vassell. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Ayton. Smart looking around. Outside Reeves. Ayton outside. Doncic. Oh, no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, sir! That one goes!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Fox against Doncic. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Book it!
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
It's Fox with a drive. And stolen by Reeves.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
The defensive instincts of Fox. Man, scrapping and clawing for every steal he can get. Great speed with his hands and feet.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Doncic. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Ayton, a screen on Castle. Here's Ayton. All sorts of time. And there it is.
And look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. 14 fouls.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Well, you've got to be quite sure there's an opening for the cross-court pass. Otherwise, you're chucking that thing up for grabs.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15 fouls.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Outside Smart. He launches. Fox there for the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Fifth personal foul. He remains in the basket.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Reeves fires. The 3 is off. And so they foul intentionally.
Marcus Smart. Third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that one or two players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.